Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some very spicy and messy Monster High news to talk about from Spectra, from Couture Midnight Runway, leaking out of nowhere on eBay. How did she appear? Did she get stolen? We'll get into that later. We also have some more information on these new Off-White Monster High collab dolls that will apparently cost $200 each. There's gonna be 4, girl, we gotta talk about that. Then we also have a new Frankie collector doll. We have some more information for the Series 2 crew production dolls, and also the holiday love edition Dracula and Valentine's Dracula and Claude Valentine's Day 2-pack, and well, so much more. So let's just get into it. So first up, thanks to @It'sJustBrie on Instagram, we have some real life pictures of holiday winter edition Claudine. So I don't know where they got them from. I think she dropped on Mattel Creations. She also dropped on Amazon, and I think she sold out, but she's back in stock now. I saw a lot of people sharing the Amazon links on their stories on Instagram. So I think, yeah, she's back in stock right now. Maybe she'll sell out again, but I think she'll be steadily in stock. And maybe if she sells out, she'll be back in stock in a short period of time, I'm sure. So, because I think Mattel knows that they're going to keep her well stocked until at least December, because she is supposed to be, you know, like the winter Christmas holiday doll, and it's not December yet, so they have to kind of keep her in stock until, because if not, then like what's the point of her dropping early? Like, what's the point? But I guess, I don't know, knowing Mattel, anything's possible. So if you want her, definitely snag her now if you can, and if you don't want her, then hey, don't worry, I'm also not getting her. I think she's fine. I just, you know, she's cute. Like I don't think the face looks amazing. Like I don't know if it's like wonk with this specific doll, but like the eye placement, the screening, it's cute, but like I don't know, just makes her look weird. Like she's scrunched up her face, you know, like something like her nose is scrunched up, or she's like smelling something bad. Like but the hair is cute. Like I appreciate the colors. I like the dress. It's fine. She's so simple. The mermaid gown is just too overdone, and the shoes are cute. But yeah, she just lacks for the price that she costs. Moving on to some Skelita Secrets news, we can see here that Paul Smart has first dibs apparently on Skelita Secrets Series 3 Neon Frights Frankie and Dracula. And it seems that maybe at Area's Friday actually got Frankie from Paul Smart. I don't know where, they didn't specify, but they got them first. And so here's our first look at Frankie Neon Frights doll in real life, and I think they look actually like super cute. Like I didn't know what to think of really when we got to see the stock photos. Like it's just a lot of neon yellow for this Frankie specifically, but I think it works well. I think they do look cute. I like the prosthetic leg and blue. It's a really nice touch, and a pink and a blue actually like is kind of cute, like I'm not gonna lie. So I think overall a win, but I do wonder if the hair is poly because it looks a little bit sus. But otherwise, a decent Frankie. Like I think it's a good addition, definitely. Moving on, the new core dolls apparently are already live on Amazon, so they're really gonna drop this soon. Like they're gonna drop, apparently here it says November. And I live in Europe, so that really goes to show you that yeah, they're gonna drop soon, like internationally. So that's really surprising, but also like amazing, because like I am excited. I definitely want to try, like at least I want to see like what Dracula looks like in real life, and if she looks really good, then maybe I'll get her. But it's just, I feel like a little bit because I already have one. I don't want to get too many duplicates, but I guess if she does look different enough, and if she is worth it, and if she's not too pricey, because the prices here are not they're not accurate. I don't know why they're so high, but they're not accurate. They're gonna be cheaper, obviously. These are not retail prices. They're gonna change, so it really depends on a lot of factors for me to get her. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, maybe I just need to see more of her. Like I'm not sure. The packaging really depends as well, the artwork. And then Claudine, will I get her too? I don't know, but I mean, they're coming soon, November. Like, girl, it's soon. Next up, we also have a listing for the upcoming Monster High Stitched in Style Frankie Stein collector doll. She's not part of the holiday line. She's just going to be an independent collector release. The price here is also inaccurate, but we can see here it is a pre-order as of right now, and she's supposed to release around November 1st. The description here reads, the elegant, electrifying Monster High Stitched in Style Frankie Stein doll looks perfect in a look where ghouls fall apart at the hems. The dressmaker-inspired doll doll wears a bustier with visible seams as well as an overskirt with ruffles that is so chic that it scares you. Layers of asymmetrical tulle create a stunning silhouette. A silver metallic look, chain accented by sewing machine sewing supplies, gives the skirt a special energy. Chains hang down from her hair as accessories and are wrapped around an arm. Accessories such as a needle crown, matching dropping earrings, and patchwork stilettos in a skull look complete the deconstructed look of the school. With a doll stand and luxurious displayable packaging, the stitch-in-style Frankie Stein doll is a haunted gift and a scary, beautiful addition to any collection. So yeah, definitely sounds like a like seamstress inspired look, like a lot of sewing utensils, like adornment everywhere, a little crown, patchwork inspired stuff, floofy silhouettes, it seems, tulle. So a very interesting, very intriguing description. But so did the Claudine holiday description sound. It also sounded very intriguing and very fierce. And then look what we got instead. I mean, again, she looks fine, but like definitely not as to the expectations that we all had initially with the description. So I want to remind y'all to just keep the expectations realistic. The description does sound very awesome, and like there's like a very good theme and vision here for Frankie, which is so awesome. I hope that it does end up looking amazing, but again, let's be realistic. So hopefully she looks amazing, and if not, then yeah, at least she'll not be too expensive. But yeah, so a new G1 alumni release. We're getting so many releases, like it's insane. Next up, we have to talk about the new Off-White Monster High collab dolls that apparently there's going to be 4 of, and they're going to all retail for around $200 or $100 US. And again, we don't have any official confirmation as of right now. There's no listings that have been found. There's nothing like that we can really that we can say that there's some legitimacy here to these claims. So far, this information has come from different sources, but also from the Reddit user Grima Grimoire, who in the past has also shared majorly reliable leaks and information for Monster High things. So we don't have 100%, confirmation that this is actually legit, but it seems like something like this might be happening. The price might change, the dolls might change, the designs might change, but it seems we are getting a Off-White Monster High collaboration. It's just so random, and like, who is the audience here? If they will cost $200, who has that kind of money for one doll? And so far, the designs that we have seen on the leaked pictures, which are not even like that well, they're all blurry and they're all close pictures. We don't have any actual characters that are confirmed in this line. Apparently, there's going to be one new character, and that's going to be the one character that they use for all the different designs. So I'm so confused. Like, who is this character? What are these designs going to be? Apparently, there's some inspired outfits that we've seen already from a runway show from Off-White that they might be inspired for the doll. So I don't know. It's messy. I don't know if I like the idea. It just kind of doesn't make sense. So it's just the pricing, the Off-White brand, and like, for dolls, like this is not making sense to me. So I don't know if this is gonna happen as we think it will be happening. I think this is probably gonna be something else, or maybe it's just like early stages, because like I don't know who's gonna buy these dolls. Like, who's gonna drop $200 on one doll with a design that looks kind of playline? Like, let's be realistic here. It's not gonna look like $200. Like, it's not. And again, who is this character gonna be? We don't know anything. So yeah, I don't have expectations for this collab already. Okay, now let's talk about Spectra leaking out of nowhere to everyone's surprise. Like, no one was expecting this. Everyone was speechless. I mean, who would have expected to see Spectra leaked on an eBay listing? She is not supposed to be released yet. She's not even been announced. Like, we know she's coming next, but she hasn't even been announced yet, like when she's gonna drop. But I'm guessing it's gonna be sometime this month, because like why else would they already have her in shipping boxes ready to ship out for customers? Because this is how it happened. Apparently the person who is put her on eBay, apparently they got her by mistake instead of some Hot Wheel car. So that's what happened. They shipped out Spectra by mistake instead of a Hot Wheel car, which Hot Wheel cars are small. How would they mistake a packaging like that? That's like size difference. Like that makes no sense. But okay, whatever. We're gonna believe that, because I don't know how they would have gotten this doll otherwise. Like people are saying that she would have been stolen, but like how would this person would have done that? Like I just don't know. We don't know anything. Yeah. So the reasoning as of right now is that she was sent by mistake. Like, how does this happen? This only happens to Mattel. Like, stuff like this only happens to Mattel. But okay, whatever the case may be, let's actually talk about Spectra, since this is our first real life look at her. Yeah, until Mattel, announces her. Oh my god, what? I just imagine Mattel, like, headquarters being like a mess all the time. Like it's like on fire. Like there always something is leaking, always there's something going wrong, like always out of stock, always releases are dropping horrible. Not just Monster High, Mattel, Barbie too, and like it's a mess. But anyways, so I mean, she looks fine. Like Spectra actually looks fine here. You can see the certificate, the little text. I can't quite read it, but there's the letter, like as always. It's really fun. I think she looks fun. I think she looks cute. I like the mask. I like the lashes, the face up, the hair. People had thoughts about her hair. Apparently people thought it was poly, but apparently it's not poly. It's just fried saran hair at the tips right there. That's why it looks a little bit sus. But it's not poly. It's just saran that looks a little bit messy. So hopefully it's not poly, because that would be a mess. But yeah, she does have a lot of hair. It's a mess in the box. The outfit is really cute. The earrings, I think it's a cute outfit. I think she's really cute. The stand is nice. It's a saddle stand, so that's cool. So she can really float. Right, so that's really cute. The box is really cute. The mask, the little dangly spike balls is really fun. I think she's fine, and she was designed by Glenda Chu, right? So yeah, I think she did a good job. I think considering this is like Spectra's first collector doll, it could have been worse. I think she looks fine, and I think I'll try to get her, because she's definitely like the first character to get her collector doll. Like she actually, like, to me, it might be a priority. But yeah, I mean, she's fine. I think she really looks cute. Does she look $75 worth cute? I don't know. These dolls never look they never equal the price that they cost. Like they never live up to the price. Like they don't look that pricey. They don't give collector vibes. They give playline vibes. Like very good playline, but playline nonetheless. By the way, the bidding for her on eBay on the listing, $2,000+ by now. I mean, if it keeps rising, people have to be trolling. Like, no one's gonna pay that much for Spectra. Like, yes, she's a new character to get a collector doll. Yes, she would be like they would get her early, but like by the time they actually get her, like they probably will announce her and release her anyway. So like, come on, no one's gonna pay that much for Spectra. Like, let's be real here. They must be trolling. This is just ridiculous. Next up, we have some better quality pictures of Holiday Skelita, who is found in store in a Walmart for $45 by someone on Reddit. So there we go, some better quality pictures. And I don't know, I think she's fine, but like for the price point, she's definitely very expensive. And I'm still very disappointed, because she deserved better. And the doll itself, the outfit she's wearing, like even the makeup, like you can just tell they didn't put any effort into her design, or at least it was very like the bare minimum, because like they could have done so much more. The design could have been more interesting, the dress could have been more interesting, literally anything could have been more interesting than this. I'm sorry, like genuinely. And I whenever I see people saying like, oh, she's perfect, like really, Do you really do you really think so? I mean, and paying that price, like if she was cheaper, then okay, we can start debating. But like $45 for this doll, it's just very disappointing. It's very, you could just tell Mattel doesn't care. They just don't care at all, at least for this release, like this doll. They just didn't put any effort into her or at all or enough, right? And the designers probably did their best, but like they even probably thought like the dress is just so simple, and like come on, like anyone can tell you that this dress is not the best quality. It's playline, it's one layer, there's like a necklace, two bracelets, no earrings, one headpiece, a pair of shoes, I'm assuming, hopefully, and nothing else. Even the hair is short, it looks thin, the makeup is not interesting. Like come on here, reason with me. Like she cannot be worth that price point, and she cannot be called a collector doll when this is what we're seeing. And like she's fine, she's serviceable, I guess, but she just, you can just tell there's no vision here, there's no concept, there's no nothing to work with here. It's just so low effort. You can tell people put the bare minimum effort into this doll, which sucks so much because she deserved so much more. Anyway, moving on, we have some more information here for the upcoming Dracula and Claude 2-pack. So this listing is actually from Amazon Mexico, I believe, so it's in Spanish, but basically it is the listing for this new 2-pack, which is basically like the Cleo and Deuce Love Edition 2-pack, which is, you know, for the Valentine's Day. Yeah, it is for Valentine's Day, so it's the same thing, same packaging probably, but just with Dracula and Claude instead. So the release date here on this listing says January next year, which makes sense again for, because you know Valentine's Day is in February, so it will be good for them to release sometime around that, or I guess even before February, so they get it started. And you know, Dracula is a hot, you know, she's a hot topic. Like people love Dracula, people buy anything Dracula. So I guess releasing this pack early will give people a chance to actually get her in time for Valentine's Day. So yeah, the price point, nothing that we know of so far. And lastly, we have the prices confirmed here for the Series 2 Crew Productions dolls, which include the individually sold Gulia, Abby, Spectra for $24.99, and then we have the 2-pack for Cleo and Deuce retailing at $49.99, so $50. So yeah, they're gonna come sometime next year, and hopefully their releases will be better executed than Series 1, because we all know how that went. But that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and become a member today so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.